again, this is Gina from HauntedFlower.com and HauntedFlowerReviews.com, and today I'm going to be reviewing John Carter, which I got to see at an early screening last night. I saw it in 3D. Gotta say, it's another one of those movies where I didn't quite think it was necessary. I maybe noticed it in one scene, which is surprising, considering all the jumping his character does. John Carter is the story of a Civil War veteran who, through strange circumstances, gets teleported to Mars and becomes a part of all the drama happening there, which is a giant war. He is at first captured by the Farcs, and then he finds the Princess of Mars and somehow is persuaded to help her cause through extreme manipulation, and we're all supposed to like her for it. But anyway, John Carter is played by Taylor Kitsch, something like that. Anyway, he was like in an X-Men movie. He was in the Wolverine Origins movie as Gambit. And also in that movie is his co-star in this film, Lynn Collins. She played Silver Fox, who was Wolverine's love interest, and now is his. I have to say she's very pretty, but there's just a whole lot going on. I mean, first thing you see when you see the princess is, okay, she's really pretty. Look at all the stuff she has on. She's pretty. And then she tries to convince you how smart she is by showing you this really cool invention she made. And then she needs to also prove herself as a warrior. She is somehow all of these things, but at the same time, she runs away from home, she's a coward, and she's a little bit of a manipulative you-know-what. And somehow this all becomes very charming, and we forgive her for it. John Carter isn't much of a peach himself. He is rude to everyone he meets, doesn't want to join any cause. He says like 5 times in the beginning of the movie, I'm not fighting for anyone, I'm not fighting for anyone's causes, I don't do that anymore, it doesn't matter that I'm good at it, I don't feel like doing it anymore because I've given enough. Through flashbacks, you get to see all that he sacrificed for the war, for the Civil War. And somehow the princess still says, but I know, you look like a man who would fight for a cause, so you'll totally fight for us, right? And, you know, if you wear him down and show him the big eyes with tears in them, maybe, just maybe, he'll fight for your cause. What I really liked about the story is I love the settings, the grand scale of things. I like the stuff flying around. I like the buildings and the architecture. I really love the creature of the dog. There's a dog creature that runs around following him. I love the surprising aspects to his personality and character and traits that you'll discover through the movie. He's more interesting than the princess. The other thing I love about this movie is the one thing that it's so smart about, because it is based on a book, so obviously someone had this idea first, I can't give the movie all the credit, is that when an Earthman is teleported to Mars, because there are differences in the gravitational pull, he appears to have superhuman abilities, and I thought that was pretty badass and cool. I was just really into that, and I think that more than anything else, combined with the atmosphere of Mars, is what really drew me into this movie. I love the place we were at. I love that you could be a superhuman there. I wish that John Carter and the princess were a little bit more interesting and that I believed their love story more, because I don't. But I like the Farcs. I think that they're cool looking. I love just the scale and scope of some of these scenes. And another amazing thing, this whole story takes place, the main bulk of the story takes place in about 2 days' time. Those are some busy days. Other actors to take note of is you've got Dominic West as a pawn being used in the grand scheme of things. He's been given this power to take over the planet of Mars, but all the time he's getting the whispering in his ear of someone telling him what to do, and that someone is played by Mark Strong, who is a good, scary guy. I really don't like John Carter's nephew. The whole movie is told from the point of view of the nephew, in that the nephew is reading the book left to him by John Carter to tell the story. So he's there in the beginning, and then, you know, he's there when he's done reading the book. And I just feel like the guy's a pushover and kind of annoying, and I just really didn't care for him at all. So, that being said, do I think you should see this movie? Yes. There's definitely more to see than to avoid. And I think it's well worth your time in the theater. A grand movie like this with action and cool stuff and little alien dudes and whatnot, and fighting and swords and like flying on machines and lots of blue light and cool costumes. Yeah, you should go see this movie. It's pretty well worth seeing in the theater. Don't know that you need the 3D. There wasn't a whole lot going on. It's kind of a waste. I hate 3D so much. Thank you for watching my review, and I hope you'll join me again next time for another review. Bye-bye! If you like this review, go to my site at hauntedflowerreviews.com. I also have a podcast on iTunes. Please leave me ratings and comments. Also, we have a store, hauntedflower.com, where you can find the best online apparel and accessories from movies, TV shows, anime, and more. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/hauntedflower, and that's where we have all of our contests too, so you can win free stuff. Go to indiemojo.com if you live in Indianapolis, and you can find out how to go to free movies.